Trump didn't cause the division. It caused him. He's the result of it. We have been nominating one Boy Scout after another for 2 decades. George H.W. Bush and Mitt Romney and John McCain. And there's no doubting the kind of rectitude or clean-cutness of these guys. I mean, look at Romney, squeaky clean character. I mean, if I were writing a recommendation for Romney, it would probably begin, "Not since Jesus Christ." A really squeaky clean fellow. But as we all know, when Romney stepped into the arena, the left went, "There's a guy that we know how to beat into a pulp. There's a guy that we know how to drive under the table." And that's the one thing you can't do with Trump. You really can't even mud wrestle with him because he's the world's best mud wrestler. And wrestling with Trump is a bit like wrestling with a pig. I mean, not only does it get everyone dirty, but the pig likes it. Now, I think it's interesting. A lot of my old buddies from the think tank world, some of them now in the never Trump mode, they're like, "Well, you know, Dinesh, you have to admit that Trump has a lot of human flaws." And I say, well, I do admit it. However, it is important to notice that even some of his notable flaws from a human point of view, are also political strengths. So consider the case, for example, of Trump's notorious egotism. It is, in fact, Himalayan. He makes Obama look modest. But think about it. When you are the president today, when you are being flayed and eviscerated and lambasted on every medium, every second of every day, when they literally stop a Broadway show or interrupt the Emmys to blast you, you know what? In that situation, in my opinion, Trump's ego is his own personal wall. It insulates him. It enables him to move relentlessly forward. And the same is true with another notable Trump flaw. Notice that Trump has this quality that if you attack him, it doesn't really matter how irrelevant, unimportant, or picayune you are. If you attack him, he's going to attack you back. He has to do it. He's emotionally not capable of not doing it. Now, admittedly, from a human point of view, this is not what we attempt to teach our kids. We try to teach them restraint, pick your battles, and so on. But again, from the point of view of a Christian community, from the point of view of young people on campus who are having their heads beaten in, from the point of view of a party that's nominated one Boy Scout after another and has discovered time after time that our own leaders turn out to be invertebrates. From the point of view of that party, it's really nice every now and then to have a leader who actually will give it back to them, who understands the importance of that. So our side needs to toughen up. And we need to toughen up not because we are immoderate people, but because we are in an immoderate situation.